Hello, and welcome back to The Table Is Yours, a roleplay D&D adventure. What's our full title? It doesn't matter. My name is Con Riley. I am your GM, of course. You can follow me on @Kryles. Let's go around and introduce the players that we play. I don't know what I'm doing. This is a bad intro. What should I say?
I think you should leave it all in.
Especially that part.
Whenever I hear GM, I think General Motors. I'm going to be
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a D&D game where we play with a bunch of friends in a fantasy world of my creation. Let's go around and meet our players. We will start with on my right.
Hello, my name is Lexi May. I play Connie/1. Oh god. Fun fact about me, I don't like the beach. I don't know.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I play Awash. My pronouns are still he, him.
They're on to change.
So you're telling me they're malleable?
They're currently.
Do you have a fun fact about yourself? Lexi set the tone, apparently.
I missed it.
Do we have to give fun facts?
No.
I just couldn't think of it. I just filled the time.
I have my time slot. I'm filling it.
Exactly. We will get end to end.
3,
Yeah, I got
2,
nothing.
1. Move on.
Pause on.
Okay. Hi, I'm City. My pronouns are also still she, her. But I play Codex. I'm commanding everyone's favorite character.
Fan favorite Coda.
Yeah. So cute.
Fun fact about me, I really would love dream character to play would be a cleric of Flavortown.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So when we start doing like offshoots and people want to DM,
Yeah.
Oh, I will serve the Lord of Flame. I will bring
Yes!
Look, you can find me in my church, my diner, my tavern, my drive.
Hi, I'm Vic. I play Terrence. A fun fact about me, I guess, is that every time I play Terrence, I listen to the song Punk Tactics by Joey Valence because it gets me into character.
Yes. Amazing. Hey, I'm Heather Alexandria Lore. I play Shay Erebos. Pronouns are she, her, and I don't have a fun fact either, but my Instagram is at Land of Lore, so we'll get something in there.
hey.
That's a fun fact.
Fun fact about me, I'm dying of either GERD or gastritis. So if there's a lot of coughing, a lot of Ricola, or every NPC is sick today, get over it.
Big bag.
I got Ricola and ricotta mixed up, and I was like...
I'm sucking on ricotta.
If I'm eating pan ricotta, leave me alone.
It's good for the throat.
What story shall be sung today? One can never know how the melody might sound. Our adventurers have already begun to pluck the strings of their story, and their combined composition is unfolding like a road before us.
Right, yeah, so one told us in the tap room that Darian wanted us to, find out more about Verano, was inviting that kid with the serums to join us. Luckily, he was upstairs when one told us, because immediately after Verano walked in, he went right up to the bar to ask Big T where Terrence was, which led Shay to intervene and keep him busy. And then to top off an already exhausting 24 hours, Big T kicked Terrence out, since Verano now had eyes on the lost and found. Darian escorted the 5 of us back to the topside, and basically told us to figure things out while they took care of some business in the 11th precinct. I don't fucking know. To avoid where Verano was looking, we followed Codex's suggestion for some reason to go to this weird bookstore and rest. Again, I don't fucking know. After, she then decided we should head towards a prison. Don't ask, I don't know why. That didn't work out because Codex was apparently followed by an adventuring guildmaster named Sean, who knows much more than he's letting on. He teleported us or something to the opposite side of the burg. We went into the guild hall and got asked a bunch of questions of what happened at the graduation massacre in Verano, of which Codex kept nothing secret. Shay and Sean then fucked off somewhere. The whole time there, one was experiencing deja vu and went to a closet to call on her friend, a literal fucking devil woman, who said one's memories of the guild were taken away to protect her and some other memory loss shit. Who knows? It all ended with that devil woman telling one to just trust that the guild would be beneficial. This is also fucking weird.
Sar. Let us start with Shay.
Yeah.
So as you leave that kind of like long study room, if you will, Sham kind of just starts like quietly leading you. So if you came in from this direction, the opposite direction, so down that lavish hall again,
Excellent.
up this kind of like grand staircase that is like carpeted with red velvet. But he leads you kind of up the staircase and to the right into what looks like this smaller hallway that has this room at the end lit by a small lantern at the end, dark velvet across the walls. What seems like there should be doors behind this, like kind of like velvet draping, but it's just this one door at the end instead of like along the wall as you walk. And it's a pretty long hall. It's not like, it's not like, it's like 50 meters, but it's maybe another bedroom or two should be on the walls as you go, or like on the entrances on the walls as you go, but nothing at the end. As he leads you to this dark room and he opens the door and just kind of like gestures for you to go in. It is fully dark. You can see into it, of course, because dark vision. It looks like it's just this small black room, maybe stone. You do notice the reflection of a mirror and this wooden table, 2 chairs out either side, almost like an interrogation room.
Exactly. Was I to be expected for an interrogation?
It's just a couple questions. Kind of gives you this long grin.
Fine, I guess an interrogation can go both ways.
That's the spirit. Kind of leads you in and shuts the door behind him, and you do hear this of a lock. And then you kind of watch him go over to what looks like, now that you're sitting, he probably gestures for you to sit on the opposite side facing the door, and he'll sit like with the door behind his back. When you get to that side and sit down, you do see there is this like large cabinet on one of the corners that he kind of goes up to. He grabs 2 glasses. He kind of sits down, puts the decanter in the middle, and then 1 glass in front of you, 1 glass in front of himself. And then he just kind of pops it off, starts pouring to each glass. Kind of stares at you for a second, a little unsettling. And then he kind of snaps his fingers and prestidigitations a small candle that's by this little tiny table right next to the cabinet.
She puts her feet up on the table and grabs the wine and just stares back at him as she sips.
It's not wine. As you pick it up and you put your feet up, I wouldn't drink that yet.
Alright then.
It's kind of this, it looks like almond milk.
Oh,
It's
interesting.
banana milk.
It's banana milk.
I haven't added the cinnamon yet.
It looks very opaque, and kind of like this off-white, light brown color, and a little more viscous.
Gotcha.
Alright
then. Do what you want with it. It doesn't look delicious anyway.
It smells kind of nice. It smells almost, nutty, but it smells a little fruity as well. Almost like apples.
A little nutty and fruity.
Like, what'd you just do?
Oh, I pointed to myself. Me? I pointed to myself.
Nutty and fruity, you say?
Right.
I have nothing of the sort.
Never heard of this.
I hardly know her.
Next question.
He kind of like nods, looks up at you. I might ask some questions that might make you a little uncomfortable.
Likewise.
You're from the Grove.
Is that a mystery?
No. But I do know exactly. Well. No, I know exactly where.
Well then enlighten me, Sham, the wise and all-knowing. What do you think you know of me?
You're from a village of Shatterkai that live in a pocket. Not pockets that are in the Berg. Pocket in the Grove.
Fascinating. What else do you think you know of me?
Sorry, I'm a little sick.
There's something going around Sicaria right now.
Potentially all NPCs that you meet will have this.
For the next few weeks.
Highly contagious.
Don't worry, you don't have it.
But don't worry, we are vaccinated and this is great capacity.
Just like a good call.
You somehow avoided it.
Sorry, what was I saying?
A pocket in the grove.
Oh, Skirmitish.
It's a pretty word.
And your clan's name is the Skumira, I think?
Wouldn't know.
What can you tell me about the art of the unlit?
Nothing, really. I've never heard of it.
You have any questions? I'll let you ask some.
Who are you, really?
Shum.
That's all you are, just a name? And your occupation?
Guildmaster.
Figured as much. No mere recruiter has that sort of access to magical powers.
No, I guess not.
And what do you really want with our shabby little bunch here?
I would hire you.
For anything in particular?
Odds, ends, jobs.
No big important thing for us to do? We do have some pretty impressive skills.
You do. And I think there is something that, from the little I've seen of those I do not yet know. Terrence, to be specific.
Ah, yes.
I already
Yes.
know enough about one.
Care to enlighten me on any of that information?
Care to take a sip? And kind of gestures to the drink.
Will you tell me what it is?
Sure, we can drink it together.
Fine.
Clink. Do you down it?
No, I just take like a sip.
Doesn't matter. He downs it. This is called Almond's Apple.
And what does it do?
Makes you forget.
Oh, fascinating.
2 hours time, you'll forget the last half day.
And why would you want me to forget this?
So you can tell me everything. I'll forget too.
I highly doubt that.
Man of my word. Not immune to poisons. Well, I guess it's not necessarily a poison.
No, but there's always an antidote to these sorts of things.
Kind of like looks around the room. Care to show me where it is?
She takes another sip.
We can talk freely for as much as you want. I just have a few questions. And if it's okay with you, and he pulls out a little piece of note paper and a pencil, I will make 2 notes.
Go ahead and ask your questions then.
Were my questions from before, or my assumptions, correct?
Some of them.
What do you know about diamonds?
Very little.
Grove-specific diamonds. One said to grant wishes.
The answer remains the same, sadly, for you. Very little.
Can I know the little you know? I'm not trying to pull one over on you.
Honestly, I'm not the one to ask. You'd have to speak to other people in the village for that.
Your sister.
What might her name be?
That, not a Nora. But I know your mother was a Shalia.
Correct. Did you ever meet her?
No. But I met someone who did.
And who was that?
His name's Kuzon.
Cruz? You happen to have another spare piece of paper and pencil over there?
Oh, don't worry. I'm already writing that down for myself. You just watch this, like, just quickly writes down Kuzon onto that piece of paper.
Perfect, I'm gonna have a copy of that.
Is it one of those you rip apart and they have it on the underside part, like it's like a receipt? Like
The carbon copy.
yeah, the carbon copy receipt.
He would.
Or actually, if I'm getting it correct, I think it was his father who met your mother. Something. From one of the villages where they teach you the art.
Oh, is that what they told you about my mother?
I learned little.
A little of what?
Ways of traversing through the shadow. Really what I'm more interested in is about the diamonds, and if you don't know much, I mean, fine. That's kind of where my concerns lie.
And why do you want one of these diamonds?
Oh. I don't necessarily want a diamond.
You just want information on these diamonds.
Correct. Like, why do you protect them?
Why not?
Question with a question. Fair enough. What do you know about them?
I think you already answered your own question. You have to speak to my sister. So good luck getting there.
Can I know your sister's name?
No. I will say familial resemblance does run strong, though, so you'll probably recognize her when you see her.
Say it for the podcast.
Big boobs.
The familial resemblance is strong.
We're all grown-ups.
I need you to go to the Grove and find the massivest rock you've ever seen.
The biggest yabos you'll know.
Huge boobs.
We get them from our mother.
Andrew, you have anything to add? I feel like we shall get one.
No, I was just thinking,
Yeah,
like,
straight
are they all
man.
born with like a
Or
Yes,
just like our onesies have a little boob.
instead of an ass flap? It's just
My mouth is dry. My tits are
My
huge.
tits are huge.
What about this beast in the grove?
No, that is something I would love more information on as well, actually. What do you know of it?
Well, I don't want to impose much more, so it's a low dose.
You didn't tell me anything of this creature.
Neither did you.
I don't know much. But I would like to find it. Why do you want it?
It's less about wanting something and more understanding. There's things that work here in Zipraria, obviously. But in each sector they have their own beast.
Really?
Beasts apparently run rampant.
So there's one in each.
A beast of the wild, a beast of the grove, and a beast of the burg.
Have you met the one of the berg? Do you know where it was last seen?
From everything I understand, the one in the burg is, tame.
I see. Do you have any more questions for me, Sean the Guildmaster?
Not at this time, Shay Erebos. I've written down Kuzon. I've written down sister with familiar resemblance.
Familiar breast.
With familiar breasts.
I'd know those breasts anyway. Me too.
The boob window! What?
She breasted.
How could you know?
In about 30 seconds, you'll forget everything we just talked about.
Well, Sean, I hope to work with you again soon. In a time that we remember.
As well. Almost like a wash over your brain.
He just appears in front.
You just forget. You forget, like, leaving the study. Sean, like, looks down at his note, looks up, smiles, puts it in his pocket, kind of folds it, puts it in his pocket.
Did you have a question for me, or are we just going to sit here staring at each other?
No, we already spoke. Points down at the glasses. Makes us forget.
Fascinating. Well, my clothes are still on, so that's new.
Are you okay?
Terrence opens the door. Are you?
I heard something concerning.
Do we have to go on a revenge arc? Do you want me to kill them?
Oh, I would never put you in a harmful situation. But we will definitely need to speak more.
Correct. Maybe next time we'll remember.
Not if we drink those drinks. All I have are the 2 notes I wrote down here, but that's for me to know, and you to find out probably eventually. Nothing horrible.
Alright, huh?
A name and a description. A name you don't know, and I shared. And then a description you do.
Right.
Your sister. You gave it over willingly. If I were to assume. No cuts or bruises.
This is true. Neither on you either, so it must have been something that I was willing to share.
All I'll tell you is the first thing I've written down, I guess that's information I told you, is Kuzon.
Doesn't ring a bell.
I had to guess it has something to do with Grove.
Right then.
If I had to assume, your party's probably down at the tap room, so I will lead you down there, let you all mingle, and then I have a job for you all.
Sounds grand.
So he leads you back down into the tap room where Codex, you're getting drunk.
No. Actually, yeah.
Talking about skin ball.
She's not entirely trying to get drunk, but I think she's so nervous that she's gonna get fired that she's just kinda not fully paying attention.
Yeah, as you guys are drinking down there, Telemachus is like, and that one time when I saw you hit that person in the nose? That was fucking insane!
Yeah, it was really good. I've never done a back handspring kickflip before, and that was the first time I tried it, and the fact that I broke someone's nose on it was like my favorite thing ever.
I didn't think you could break lizard folks' noses.
Just a drink's a drink.
Terrence is just like sitting in between them, like just staring like a tennis match. Like,
Tell me you're hammered.
like he's just silently wasted. Like he's not saying a word, but he's like.
Are you guys already back in there?
I would probably say no.
And the other two go.
Unless you let us back.
Probably not.
Because I think that conversation is probably longer than yours.
We're always smoking. I'm probably smoking with you.
Shit, okay.
You can smoke in the tap room.
Yeah.
But we want to. I don't know. I can't smoke with my armor on.
So, what'd you find out in that closet?
I'm gay.
That's why I came out.
Nothing important.
Why did you go in the closet?
It was a bathroom.
Yeah, it was a wash
Like,
closet.
open. That's
It
not
was
a
a wash.
bathroom.
I needed to talk to someone.
So there was someone in that closet?
I was in the closet.
So you're talking to yourself?
Sure.
Alright, fuck it.
What
Should we
they
head
smoking?
back?
What are they smoking?
We can go back.
Right.
And the armor kind of like goes around. And she like puts out her. Steps out yours too.
One of you has to be responsible.
As you guys walk back into the tap room to find Terrence and Codex is when Shay and Sham walk in. Sham kind of leads Shay up to the rest of you. Maybe we'll talk again soon. For the rest of you, I'd like to hire you for your job.
Thank God.
Yeah. You haven't found any information yet about, other than what you told me in the carriage ride. So I'll give you your full payment when you ever get that sorted out.
Wait, what do you mean I haven't found any more? I didn't tell you that much in the carriage ride.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I thought we were gonna talk.
Oh, do you want to tell me now?
Here.
Well, she yelled at me for telling you stuff, so I thought we would.
I'll talk to you.
No, it's my job. You're not gonna do it.
Sean was just smiling, standing there looking at you both like, I'm all
We
ears.
all have our own information to give. We all have unique perspectives.
Okay, well, for this, just so you know, you can say stuff if you'd like to, but I'll be paying her. Since she was the one I hired for that job.
That's not worth it then.
It's truly not worth it.
No.
Sorry.
Continue, little drunk one.
Okay, so she like points at one. She has the thing that the big guy, scary guys had on their arms, and they used it to get big, and they used it to kill everyone. And I don't know what it was exactly, because she won't let me look at it, because I'm pretty sure she'll kill me. But so we went and we met Big T, who's a guy.
Wash is gonna grab your shoulder and just no.
But what?
Just avoid that part.
Okay. So anyway, he's not that big of a guy, but so we went and we were trying to figure out if people were stealing stuff from. Hold on.
Take your time, I'm listening.
Okay, so something happened with Big T. I don't remember. And then we were trying to figure out where the stuff was coming from that she has, and she points back at one. And we were like, oh, maybe some guy, Big V, has it. And so we went to find Big Verano. And he had that guy. And she points at Terrence. And he do we have a Kool-Aid version? Do we have a fantasy Kool-Aid? Anyway, he punched through a wall. It was real big, and that was crazy. And then tried to get up to the top. They also make the juice, the green juice.
It is not green, and whatever they were
green.
making was a knockoff. I'm just saying. You were doing great, by the way.
Keep going.
Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, so for like we have to go to prison to find the people who aren't dead yet, because they're probably gonna go to prison, maybe, and then we can talk to them about the green stuff that isn't the good stuff, according to that person. And she points back at Terrence.
I feel like you know my name at this point.
No, yeah. I know it.
So you need to find out more information about this Verano character.
Yeah.
And who they're supplying to. Or who's
Also that.
paying them.
Interesting. So you're from the Echo Chamber?
Yeah.
Yeah. Had enough party members of different up-and-comings end up going to the pockets.
What other ones do you know?
Oh, I know a lot of people. It's kind of my job.
True enough.
Here. 150 gold to Codex.
Okay.
Does Terrence try to take any?
Any more information you can find out about Verano, and this is for anybody, I'll give you a slice of... a good amount. Let's just say a good amount.
A slice of what?
The pie.
I can tell you what I know. But I'd want to do that in private.
That can maybe wait. I do have another job for you. Maud, will you explain to them? Okay. She kind of like watches as this like very pale human woman with dark long hair kind of walks over. This would be a little test run. Potentially, I could hire you on as a group.
All right.
Always good to have a guild on your back. Got a lot of funding. If you want. Or you can just walk out the door.
When I still work for Verano, or not Verano, Sham.
How much did you drink?
Sham is the guild leader.
Don't
We
worry
just
about
found that out. So yes, by default, we would be working for Sham.
True.
But like directly for Sham, or would I have to work for?
Sham's still there. Sham hasn't left.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if it'd be directly. Usually the people who directly work are like guild members. But I have started up a few adventuring parties in my time. They don't always stay. You don't have to. But if you need work, we dish it out.
Can we know the job?
Yeah. Points over to Mod. I have some paperwork I have to do. If I see you again, I see you again. If I don't, I'm sure I'll see you again anyway.
Until next time, Sean.
To all of you as well. Kind of nods and then walks out.
Can I message Sham as he leaves?
Sure. What are you messaging him?
I'm gonna message, is Maud trustworthy? I don't like her.
Yes, she's my top employee.
I'm gonna message me and be like, sure.
You waste another spell slot for sure.
It's a cantrip! It's a cantrip!
Sending is a spell.
Sending.
Yes, sending.
Sending is
I love sending.
the message is just it's very small.
Maud kind of like just like because like Sham stops as you cast. Because what do you have to do to cast?
It's purpose-matic and material, so
Yeah.
I'm literally like you
Yeah.
can tell I'm casting
just say
something.
Yeah. So Maud's just like
It's like she trustworthy.
yeah. Maud has like one eyebrow raised, like looking at you, looking at Sham's like back as he just stops before leaving the room. Okay. Yeah. So Sham would like to hire you on for at least one test run job. See if you'll have what it takes to make an adventuring party to help the berg and blah, 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 blah. There is a little bit of an infestation problem south of here in the 10th. That's where you guys are now, if you don't remember that. You're in the 10th precinct. I do believe... Yes, you have about a week's time to sort out the infestation. It's in the Janata district, which is the southernmost part of the 10th. Basically, there's been some attacks happening. Maybe some type of animal, larger. A couple people have been mauled and killed in alleyways, as well as some break-ins. Well, I don't know if break-ins is the right word for an animal attack, but something akin to that. And I do believe one of the barmaids of the local tavern have been killed. A lot of death has happened. So, the people are offering up a pretty large sum. The barmaid specifically is the daughter of the mayor. Well, was.
Not again. Another daughter of the mayor.
Yeah, there's a lot of mayors
This
here.
time you know.
So you know it's an
Oh, she's dead,
infestation,
though.
but you don't know what it's an infestation of.
Some type of larger animal. People say it looks houndish.
Is it an infestation, so there's multiple, or is it just like one beast creature?
Multiple, as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
What do the wounds look like?
I haven't got that much information. What we do know is large swiping gashes. Sometime almost precise incisions to the neck. Almost lateral in size.
I see.
You're making a face, Vic. Would you like to? Okay.
It was a thought that ran through my mind and happened to show on my face.
Maybe often that.
You can see how hard I think.
Are the bodies just left there, or are they drained in any way, shape, or form?
No, they're not drained. It's definitely some type of beast.
It's precise but not calculated.
It seems whatever the long lashes seem to be precise. The swipes and gashes from what seem to be claws are not as predictable. Some organs have been eaten, but it doesn't seem like they fully eat their victims.
I just think it's convenient that it's only a problem as the mayor's daughter gets eaten. Before that, it was fine. We'll let the beast run rampant, but this guy's important, so I guess now we'll take care of it.
Shut up.
All right. Okay. Okay.
Amen. Do you have a contact in that area that we can speak to once we get there?
You can talk to the barkeep. His name is Valu. The name of the bar is the Absent Mandolin.
Is it district-wide, or is it in a calculated area?
So remember, precinct is the name of the precinct. District are like the little neighborhoods.
Yeah, but is there like an area in that district that's like these few streets, or is it the whole district?
It seems to be district-wise in Janata. Could also be because they live right by the Grey Grove.
Terrence raises his hand.
The Grey Grove is one of the national parks of the precinct.
Oh, that wasn't my question, but I appreciate
Oh.
it. Can you repeat the answer to it?
National parks.
So it's like the most you'll when you're in the Berg, at least the most you'll get of like forests.
Terrence raises his hand again.
Towns.
Can we do this job as like a freelance kind of thing, or do we have to agree to be a part of the guild before we do the job?
So yeah, we said this was a test trial, so
Yeah, I know, but like I didn't know if we had to like pledge our allegiance to the guild or whatever before we did that. And then
so
like
the
test
adventuring
trial.
guild doesn't necessarily mean you're part of the guild. You could just be an adventuring party that is sponsored and or picks up jobs.
Right.
Like all of them over there, and points like four kobolds are like, look at this guy! Like, don't kill him!
Okay, I actually hate this group. I want to join them.
They sound much better.
Right.
Sorry, we hate humans. Walks away.
I'm barely human.
Barely human.
That's exactly where my brain went.
They're also doing a pretty more advanced job.
Those kobolds?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Don't
Why
you
don't they go?
Racist.
And they walk out.
We gotta kill it.
Oh,
They will
we'll
never see it
see
again.
that again.
One pulls out a notebook. Shade is princess.
Way less next time.
It's simply a size comparison.
Right.
Wow, okay.
Size matters.
That's how you use it.
Understood, Shay.
We all stand
As
on each
we're
other's
both
shoulders and
6
put on a
foot
big coat. Then it's fine.
That's true.
Wait, so this is like their trial run?
What? This is
So
your
you said
trial.
this is like the trial job? Well, I already did mine.
Did you though?
This is for the festival.
Yeah, I did, Shay.
Didn't quite seem like he got the information he wanted, so...
First of all, this
Oh, that wasn't my trial run. That was my first job.
ladies, please. First of all, this is going to be a trial run for you as a adventuring party. Your last adventuring party collapsed,
Yeah, but that was my trial run.
and we had to pay you $120 for reparation.
I feel like the point of the trial run
Codex
is
is
making
like,
no one's
Codex is
time.
like, I'll just keep forming parties and letting them die.
As long as I survive.
I get the reparations.
The reparations.
Ooh, that's that's your party name.
It is.
The reparations. Yeah. I think it's interesting that this is the trial run. Okay.
You don't have to join us if you don't want to.
No, I just think this sounds easy, so.
Then do it yourself.
I mean, no, not like that.
Right,
No,
and that-
not.
so you're
okay.
all talk. Hush, join our
Calm down. What I'm saying is, it seems easy because you guys already like know what you're doing, and like, I don't know.
I'll take some easy coin.
I have
why
a
not?
question for you, Codex. What part of this group makes it seem like we know what the fuck we're doing?
Well, I mean, they're pretty scary, and she like points at one and Wash, and she's just like,
Yes.
Like a
I
little
mean-
laugh.
what's
I
his
get
shade?
it.
But I guess for you, maybe this is like balance, and also for me, because like I'm still new, so like this seems balanced for us. It just, I don't know. I think I have a lot of thoughts.
Clearly.
Are we agreeing to the job or not?
I'm in.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
I need to stick around you guys, so I guess I should probably do that. I'm in.
Excellent. Tall, quiet one?
And if we don't actually do it, anything bad gonna happen?
More people die
We
from
won't pay
violent
you.
beast attacks.
True.
We won't pay you and we won't ask you to do another job.
Alright, sure, I'll come along.
You might get to punch things.
That's not whatever.
Just watch blush.
I'm more than my fists.
I No.
I have feelings, guys.
I'm a complex creation.
Great. You have a week's time. Should be plenty enough.
Sure.
Feel free to take use of room and board here. I can get you a room down the hall, but it's gonna be a tight squeeze for 5 people.
Oh, it's sure.
And there's only one pet.
Oh my god.
And it's really hot, so you can't wear clothes.
Okay, well,
Then we turn the AC on and then it gets really cold.
We all
You have
together
to-
for body
Whoa.
heat.
okay, Love Actually.
Is this an adventuring party or a polycule?
You know, one can lead to the other.
Another hot single enters the villa.
Don't be law.
What are you guys doing? Are you guys staying in the tap room for a bit to conversate?
Yeah.
I don't know. Mike kind of just like hands you like the little note, like job notice, and gives it to you, and just kind of like says basically what she said already.
Yeah, I'll
Do we
take
need a
that.
key for the room?
No, just ask Telemachus. He'll give you the key.
Excellent. So, did I miss anything? I was off in some strange way.
Just a mind-numbing conversation about sports, but other than that,
Oh,
I think we're
interesting.
okay. That one went to the bathroom, and that one went with it for some reason.
Oh, did you know?
And they went on for a really long time.
Yeah, what
That
were
they
you guys
were.
doing in the bathroom?
I
You
learned
said,
not to
and then like
cry.
another tuft of smoke comes out.
A wash closet, if you will.
Ha.
Oh, I get it.
I get it. That's a good line.
I'm so
I'm
proud of
so
you.
glad you picked it up. So we're just gonna put like the whole Verona thing on hold. Is that like we're just gonna?
Do you think he can find you here?
He doesn't come upstairs, I guess.
Oh, that's fair. Then I guess you're really not in too much danger.
Not to say he doesn't have connections up here, which I do think I have an idea about, but no one seems to. I'm gonna ask the guy who actually worked for him. So
Then speak.
no, we're moving on. We're fighting some beasts, I guess.
No, you wanted to bring it up. Talk.
Oh, it's okay. Now you want my information, huh?
She said speak.
I am not a dog.
You know.
Really bad.
I'm just saying, I knew you guys wanted to go to the prison, which is fine and all, but I also have a guy who works for the summit who works for Verona. I know who he is, and I know how to find him.
Is this a friendly someone to you?
No, he's the scumbag who ripped off my idea and tried to make it for himself, which ultimately killed people, so.
Oh, fascinating.
He's
Can
bad at his
we-
job.
Where's he at?
Well, he's at the summit, but we can do this job first.
Where's that at?
The summit is the college the graduation was at, so I've heard.
Okay.
The one that you were at, where all those
So-
people died because they took his
It's where you
stupid
tried to
potion.
smoke inside, which isn't really.
No, not there.
And his name?
His name is Vizrai.
Visrai.
I'm just saying we can keep that in our pocket after the beast situation, I guess.
Any other information you're holding out on us?
No, when you're saying the beast, I was thinking of what we do in the shadows. The beast.
Vizrai was.
Stop calling me beast.
He's like a student teacher for one of the professors at the summit, and he is the one who took me.
He's a
down.
TA.
He's whatever. He is the one who took me down to meet Verano in the first place. Verano. I'm just saying that could potentially tie them to the summit. It's that we're trying to figure out who he's connected to.
Do you know what classes he teaches?
It was
Probably
the.
potions.
Lotions, lotions.
Well, they do.
Absolutely.
They do more stuff there than potions.
Professor Fassilor. That was his name.
You have heard of that name. Codex. You also
Yep.
have heard of that name. Yeah.
Yep. So I think we should drop everything and just go to the college right now.
I think we don't really have a choice in that right now. Unless we really want to beat these beasts quickly, and then we can make our way back.
Also, remember, you're in the 10th precinct, and you only got from the 3rd to the 10th because of magic.
Yeah, it'll take us time to get back.
And why
What
should
if-
we drop everything?
Well, I know who that professor is, and he's kind of like important. So like, it would be good to maybe go in there and like we could interrogate that guy, and like it would be really easy. And then if we just ask Sean really nicely, I'm sure he could just like teleport us there and back, like he said when we first got picked up.
Or, counterpoint, we could stay here where I'm not going to get killed by one of Verano's men.
I don't think you're gonna get killed by Verano's guy.
I think it might be a likely scenario over there.
We can play it cool over here, so that way he's gonna know, he knows that I know Vizrai, and he knows that I know what he can do, and what he has been doing. So, if we go straight to the summit, they might already be anticipating us there. So if we cool it here, take this little beast job, and then do that for like a week, then we can go back and have less suspicion, because they won't know where we are.
They might think you're dead.
They might think I'm dead. You all killed me. Great. Let's start that rumor now, and then by the time it gets to the 3rd precinct, they'll just assume that I'm dead.
We should tell them that one did it, because it's the most likely.
I'm not going to put that completely out of my mind either.
It is the most likely.
I'll grow on you.
It seems in our best interest to do this job first, grow ties here, then go over there.
I thought you didn't like this place.
No, that's me.
No, you were kind of weird about it too.
She went to the bathroom and everything changed. I think she was just constipated.
The bathrooms are kind of nice here, like honest.
The soap smells amazing.
And that lotion.
Love a bathroom with lotion.
Shut up.
Look, they've been there long enough. I don't think us trying to get there any faster is going to make a difference. Anything
But you don't think that, like, with him gone, with Terrence gone, like, they're gonna start doing other stuff?
Seems to me this plan has been in effect for a while, so I don't see why that would change anything.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get up and leave the bar.
Where are you going?
With the beer.
Should somebody
I'm gonna just go try and find Sham. I have no idea where he is.
Just wandering the hallway.
Roll investigation.
I'm gonna just start yelling his name.
Wait, if she's gonna go snitch on everything we just said, which is what I anticipate she's doing, considering she's been doing it the whole time, does that mean she's gonna get money for the information I just provided? Because that's not fair!
I got a 15 on investigation.
15?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just goes running.
As you're walking out and yelling Sham, like, you can kind of like follow a little bit to try to find where he is, but if you can run after if you're running.
Yeah, I'm gonna chase her down because I want money too.
I'd like to dash.
No, you're fast. I get winded very easily.
I get paid to run. See you later, bitch.
Okay, so Kodak starts dashing.
I think Terrence tries to keep up for a little bit, and then he starts to get winded, and then he reaches into his pocket and he drinks a potion.
Oh my God.
Or drinks a serum. Sorry, I keep calling them potions. They're serums.
Alright, would you like to describe what happens?
He's like running pretty lightheartedly. I'm trying to imagine like almost like Shaggy would run, and then is like reaches into his pocket, takes a drink, and as he's running, it's like pit, pit, boom, 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 and like these steps just become even louder and louder as he like runs through the hallway, and his like body morphs into something much, much larger. And he's chasing you down. Like I feel like you hear the sounds, the steps like getting louder behind you.
That's probably fine.
I will start to dash as well.
Are you yelling after Codex?
It's not fair. I want the money.
What money?
as you're running, like eventually, like you look back to see giant fucking whatever the fuck that is, and then you can like boom, barrel right into Sham, who's just like, what the hell is happening? What the hell is happening?
I don't know. I go behind Sham.
Yeah, roll a dex save.
8.
You boom, boom, and you probably like land right on Codex and just like boom, fall on her. Codex, you're gonna take 6 bludgeoning.
Oh, I don't get to dex save out of it. God.
Oh yeah, you can, but at disadvantage.
Oh no.
Because it's funny.
The lowest I rolled was a 14, and I'm dumb. 16.
14. I'll say you just get decked a little bit, but you can like kind of like get out. But you'll take three bludgeoning instead.
Oh, my body.
My little body.
Sorry, rabbit.
Get off!
I'm stuck on like a toe.
I'm gonna like pick her. Can I grab her by the shoulders, pick her up, and put her behind me so I can look at Sham?
Yeah, sure. Hi there.
I hold up my hand.
What's your name?
Terry.
Terry. Sham. Nice to meet you. You look pretty similar to someone who I was just speaking with.
Who?
His name's Terrence. He's a smaller kind of person.
Oh, that's Terry.
Codex, what's going on?
She's
I put my hand before she can talk.
He's like on her face.
Yeah.
Completely.
She's gonna take my money.
She just shakes her head. She's like,
She's gonna take your money. How much money do you have?
No. She What was I doing? She was gonna tell you something,
Can you let her speak so I can hear it?
but then you'll pay her and not me.
I don't know if I probably won't pay her anything.
So what's the point?
Point of what?
Gestures wildly. Any of it.
I love Terry.
I remove my hand from her face.
Terry, why don't you go back to the tap room with your friends, okay? We'll go with you. Codex, we'll go back to the tap room.
I ran
No.
really fast. I don't
No,
remember
we're
which
gonna
way
go
I went.
back.
I don't think we have to. I just wanted to talk to you alone.
We're gonna go
so-
back to the tap room.
I hold his hand.
Yes!
Is this like monster hand? Like if you gave me like your finger, it's like
Your hand probably goes around his entire like fist.
he's smiling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take him back. Why don't you follow me? We can talk about it, okay? You won't listen, right, Terry? Right. Alright, let's just talk, you and I.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to know if I could get you to send
I'm
a
listening.
message. I don't have. I just need to send a message to someone in the third.
Who in the third?
My best friend. I forgot we had dinner plans and I need to cancel them.
Roll deception.
I'm hungry. Actually, I could eat.
You could eat something in the tap room.
Where's that?
I rolled so
Go on.
Oh, okay.
Ugh, I rolled so bad. I don't know if I have anything to actually help me in this situation. Nope. Alright. I got a 7. Actually, no, I got a 9.
Hey.
I got 11, so that was on the Danganronpa dice too. Who do you want to send a message to? About dinner plans.
Bunny
Well,
rabbit.
it's my...
Terry holds up his two fingers and goes, bunny rabbit. And then looks at Codex and does it again.
Well, it's my best friend and my brother and then his friend, and we all had dinner plans to celebrate them getting into their magic stuff. So I was just gonna-
Codex.
yeah.
When we get to the tap room, write down the note. I'll send it.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Also, there's some the money that I got paid for the last job that didn't go super well. Is this also like the shares of everybody else?
Yeah.
Okay. And she's just gonna reach into her bag and hand it back to him and just be like, you can just give it to their families or whatever. I'm sure it would help a little bit.
I'm sorry, genuinely. Terrence staring and go. You know what he does.
So can you just like send it to him? Like, it doesn't have to be like, hey, this is from the adventure. Like, it could just be like an anonymous thing, which could be kind of scary, but
Kind of like closes your hand and just kind of pushes your fist back to your, like if it's like in your hand, kind of closes the fist and pushes it back to your chest with just this like warm smile. Just take the coat.
It feels worse than when one was like, this is blood money, and then gave it to this is dirty money, and then gave me the dirty money. This feels worse.
It's not exactly blood money. It's more, we just call it reparation.
But why am I getting paid it? I didn't even know them.
Terry, what's your favorite food? Rigatoni.
Yo, I love rigatoni. It fucks up heavy with
What did we say earlier? Risotto?
risotto.
Ricotta. Stew.
Kind of stew.
The brown.
Oh, she looked at we're back in the tap room.
Oh my gosh. Whoa, that's
It, like as it kind of like pushes you back into the tap room, kind of turns to Codex. Just trust you got things handled, okay? And kind of like does that little like hit on your chin.
Okay. I guess I'll just find it myself.
Or that. And he kind of just like walks off and like kind of like gestures to the tap room.
Wait, I have to give you the... No.
Leave it for Maud.
I just read it really fast right now. Like, I just read it really fast.
Okay, well then take the money I gave you as a bribe to be nicer to Maud.
You don't have to bribe me to be nicer to Maud. I'm still gonna be nice to her. I just don't like her. But I'm nice to everyone, so... Do I have to give it to Maud?
You can give it to Telemachus.
Is he gonna give it to Maud?
No, he's gonna give it to me.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Codex.
Thanks, Sean.
Alright, it's back in the
Come on, Terry.
He holds up his fingers again.
Yeah. Follow the white rabbit. Come on.
Hey, you guys.
Here you go.
Oh, it's the big one again.
I feel like I turned the corner did it so you guys didn't see me do that. So this happened.
Yo, why the fuck he big again?
Why are you little again?
It's fascinating to see him on this side of a rampage.
Whoa, man.
Well, I'll get us the room for the night. And I kind of walk up to Marcus.
Marcus.
I call the bed.
Oh no.
You can cuddle.
Do we only get one room?
One room. Sorry.
We'll take it.
Green key. You'll see the green knob.
I mean, we slept like 3 hours ago.
I'm going to the room. Feel free to join me, or not. I'm just kind of walk out with the key.
I want to see the room.
Shay definitely falls.
You say that, and I definitely like the grip on the key tightens a little bit. Great.
Shay's poking Terrence's muscles as they're going down the hallway and like messing with his pecs.
Why are you touching me?
It's just so different. It's so much bigger.
Ouch.
Are you blushing?
Yes. Yeah, he has like the little like anime eyes. Ouch.
Oh, did it hurt?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. She puts her like arm through his arm. He's like,
Terry.
Terry stares at the ground.
Terry, make a perception check.
Alright. Ooh. Perception is...
And everything's changed that needs to be changed?
Yeah, so it's wisdom and dex that swap, so, and they're the same. So it doesn't matter. 22.
You heard green key, green knob, and you see a green knob, and you just barrel to go after it.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna like...
Push past one.
I'm just gonna like grab the doorknob, but like... I grab the doorknob and I go to push in and it just takes the entire door open.
So as Terry sees it, kind of like, ooh, green knob, like kind of goes after it. Pushes like to just like kind of scoop past you. You get like thrown into the wall for 4 bludgeoning.
damn.
And Terry gets to the door and just kind of like, ooh, and it's probably a pull, not a push, and like just breaks the whole door and some of the wall off. So Terry is very strong, like very strong.
Yeah. I call bed and I'm gonna throw myself out of the bed and that was.
It collapses.
So much for bed.
I'm going back to the bar.
I really just like throw the key down and like.
Bring me a keg.
Shay's just leaning on the now destroyed like door frame. All right then.
Wash is walking back to the bar. Are you staying here?
Yeah, currently I'm just like staying and looking at it and just seeing the situation. And, like,
You alright over there, one? Seemed like a bit of a hard hit.
I'm fine. We just don't have a room now. We have an entryway.
This is a room.
And a very large thing that used to be a bed.
I'm Terry.
Yes, you are.
Yes, big boy, we know.
Yes, you are. I'm gonna go try to find a library or something quiet.
Oh, that actually sounds fascinating. She follows.
Okay. I like hear the footsteps following me, and like there's nothing in this moment where it's like.
Lexi's never-ending quest to find a library.
Terry, are you staying there?
Yeah, he's just gonna hang out in the room. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna make it so he'll get bored eventually and go do something, but for now.
Okay. So Wash, you make your way back to the tap room where you see Codex is still sitting there.
Codex is probably dictating to the bartender what she wants the note to say.
Oh, that's right! I forgot! Oh no! Yeah! Why are you telling me this?
Well, I need you to write it down so it's legible.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, we'll keep going.
Yes. Okay, your dad is probably in danger. Be careful. XOXO Gossip Girl. No. XOXO. XOXO Codex.
That's all?
P.S. P.S. Still alive. New adventuring group. Very cool.
Very cool.
I just give this one to Sean. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Oh, PPS. Sus stuff happening at the college connected with the underground.
Okay.
Bottom of the egg. Put that too.
Bottom of the egg. Okay.
You're gonna get murdered.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll get this to Sean.
Slightly drunk, so.
Okay, thanks.
How much of that did I see?
A little bit of it. Probably the end. Also, before he turns, don't let anyone take anything from the bar.
Okay.
Then he leaves.
And everyone loves him.
Where's he going?
To deliver the note to Sham.
And he's leaving the bar.
Well, yes, but also, and she's just gonna jump the bar and stand on the other side. I'm in charge, so.
God said I'm in charge.
Can you pour me a drink?
Yes. What color drink do you want?
Can I just pour it myself?
No. Because you can't take stuff from the bar.
Give me a
So
brown
pick
one.
a color. Pick a color.
Brown.
I'll pick a color. Okay. Just randomly picks up a bottle and pours glass and sets it on the bar table.
Where'd you get it from?
From under the bar.
Oh, just like a bottle that had
Just a
brown.
red bottle. Yeah, I looked at something that was brown and I picked it up and poured him a drink.
From the well.
It looks kind of like light brown, transparent.
Did you?
It's for Ned.
Oh God!
It's vinegar.
Yeah, I'm not paying for that.
It was this, and I hold the bottle to you.
It's a bottle of vinaigrette.
Can you come back over on this side?
No, I got this. I just need to practice.
Why does it have vinaigrette in the bar?
You know, sometimes you need a salad when you're drinking.
Yeah, they serve snacks.
Because she's pulling from underneath the bar.
She's gonna like lean down so all you can see are her ears up above the bar, and she's like looking at.
Can I get something with an A, an L, and an E?
A what? She looks back up.
Ale. You can read, right?
Just looks back down so all you see are her ears. One like twitches a little bit when you're like, you can read.
Wait, can you?
Yeah. It's this, right? She holds up another bottle.
That looks like it's some type of cleaning solution.
Yeah, please put that back and don't touch that again.
Okay.
It's that one over
They
there.
should really label their stuff better, huh?
Yeah, there's like a bunch of kegs that like literally say like ale on them.
Yeah, well, Wash is just gonna point directly at one. Can I have that?
Yeah. I'm gonna give him some.
So yeah, you grab like an empty tankard and fill it up.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm just gonna drink this and maybe ignore you for a bit.
Okay. Listen, I get it. I know I'm not necessarily probably your type of person, and I get that, so.
You're fine. I need to not talk to anyone right now.
Okay.
All right.
Alright. Are you getting bored?
Yeah, I feel like he's like laying there staring at the ceiling. He's like, where are my friends going? He's gonna get up and try and find the tap room. I might be directly across the hallway. He's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
have
not
to
very
look
far.
for
You
it.
can come back to the tap room. Yeah, you get back to the tap room.
He's gonna sit down next to Wash. You look like you need to talk to somebody. How you doing, buddy? And he's gonna smack you on the back.
Oh my god.
One bludgeon.
I'll have what he's having.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. I'll get you a tankard of ale.
A big one.
Okay, hold on. And she like takes the tankard back. I'm gonna look for a bowl.
Yeah, there's like a big kind of like almost like fruit ball.
Nice. Yeah, I'll fill that with ale and then set it.
Oh god, it's so frothy.
Oh,
Can I have
yeah.
a straw? Just kidding. And then he's gonna take it and just drink it.
Tell me he does the toddler chug.
Oh my god. Yeah, he does.
Deep breaths.
It's all foam.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna burp for a comically long time.
I think it's done. It's gonna pick up again.
Yeah,
Way
it's
too
real
loud.
good. It's very like Adam Sandler-esque.
The moment you pick it up again after the long burp, you're picking it up and then everyone else, or Codex and Washi watches as you're coughing it up as you're back to Terrence now. Because it's been 30
And
minutes.
he's now hammered. Oh my god, I've never been this drunk this fast before.
It was only like a bowl of ale though. So.
A bowl of ale? Okay.
Yeah.
You said, so I always forget how the remembering works. So I remember everything that happened as Terrence, right?
Yeah, you remember.
Terry forgets. Terrence
It's not that
remembers.
Terry forgets. It's more like
My thoughts don't work.
yeah, it's fuzzy.
Terrence
I
remembers.
mean, you can choose to forget. Be like, but like it's just fuzzy. Also, you're very drunk now, though.
Well, that was fun. This thing is really kicking in. I have to write notes on what I've learned.
All right.
Passes out.
Well, now you got your quiet, so.
There's time.
I just love the vision of Codex trying to stay quiet, standing there looking at Wash, and I feel like the Bigfoot would just like start tapping really frantically.
Yeah, she's just kind of bouncing a little bit. It's just like,
I'm gonna go clean a bar table or something. I don't know.
All right, 1. Roll investigation.
Are there people in the hall, like walking
Yeah.
through the hall? I was just gonna grab somebody and be like, is there a library or like a courtyard or somewhere that I can just sit?
There's a courtyard in the middle.
We'll take it.
Follow this down to the right. You'll get there.
No library.
There's the study.
Study.
We'll start at the study and then go to the courtyard.
The study is where you guys were interviewed.
Oh, so we've already been there.
Were there books in the study? We'll start there.
Excellent. After you.
I walk towards the study.
All right, so you double back.
Yeah, back to the study.
Okay.
You're wearing a cloak, right?
Yeah.
Shay's definitely like playing with your cloak a little bit behind you. Like if it's flowing, she's just like.
I don't think I would notice it. I think it's just because I wouldn't feel it.
Yeah, she's being very gentle with it, but like it's flowing, almost like a cat.
Yeah, so you guys go into that room where there's that long table, big fireplace, and there's like the like long ladder that you can get because it's like a tall study.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a library per se,
Looking for anything in particular?
and it's not organized in a way that you would know.
Yeah.
Like it'd be like history of owlbear is next to like politics throughout the years.
Not currently. As I specifically look for. I'm gonna like. It's not gonna be my whole energy, so it's like gonna roll like disadvantage or something like that. But I'm looking for anything on like life transference magic.
You're not gonna find that.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, it's probably not gonna be in here. Kind of like give it a big look and be like, I'm going to the courtyard, enjoy the study.
Shay watches her go and just kind of like clocks, but she wants to look for books on like herbalism and potion making.
Roll investigate. Or no, roll percentile.
I don't know what that means. Is that 100?
That.
Oh, it'll be 3. So if
That's
you
what I
have
thought.
double
I was
zero-
like, that doesn't.
If you
look
got
right.
if you got 3 zeros, that's 100.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's just 3.
3.
Nothing.
I'll say that you start looking and then you probably quickly bored. You're like, After not being able to find it in a couple shelves, you're like,
Perfect. Then I go to the courtyard.
Are you doing it stealthy or?
I am going stealthy.
all right, roll
Yeah.
stealth.
Perfect.
Haha, that's 23.
23. Alrighty. You feel stealthy.
Okay.
You go into the courtyard. It's probably about 9 p.m. at this point.
Okay. I'm gonna take off V2 and put V2 down and kind of I start to like I'm changing my spells for the next day pretty much is what I'm gonna be doing.
Okay.
And I'm preparing an alarm spell.
An alarm. Okay.
Yeah.
How does the alarm spell work?
I'm gonna say it is like I'm taking some of the metal that I've used for my disguise self. I'm kind of like flattening it and making it into like a thin wire. And I'm like putting it into V2's mouth to kind of create like a tripwire situation. That like clicks off a bell, like where like the collar of the dog is. So that's the little alarm that will go off. Also, my armor is completely off at this point.
Excellent.
So
Yeah.
now you see what this
She was
person
gonna
looks
bug
like.
her about it anyway.
Yeah. Because I'm just working. And I'm just fashioning that and like tuning up and fixing V2. I'm probably like using some like flames to like mold it a little bit, and I'm touching the fire fully. Like if you see it, like I'm fully just like my hand is in the fire, helping to mold it.
And you're like creating it.
Yeah.
Got it.
And you probably see like if you're like watching from behind, there's a light that goes off on her like back down to her arm. Like it's like a
Like-
thin line that goes down into her dress and then to her hand.
Like almost like a vein.
Kind of. That's a good way to think about it. And it's like lighting up as she's using it.
How long is she tinkering?
She probably tinker. I mean, she's gonna be a while. This is part of like a rest, if anything, to change spells. So it probably takes a good hour or two.
Perfect.
Do you just watch her for the 2 hours?
Yeah. I think it kind of like
Creepy.
I'm in the shadows the whole time, and then when I see that she's kind of wrapping up, so you do have a face under there.
Definitely that like shiver of the body. Her hair probably like flickers.
And then some as well.
Well, obviously I have a face.
And some sparks, it seems.
I don't know why my brain went to the Love Actually quote of the I'm actually quite pretty.
Why did you follow me?
Why not?
You know what? Fair enough.
Now, why do you keep this visage covered?
Kind of less you know, the better situation. Thank you. Thank you.
There's a bard in the room.
Try your luck with Heather.
Should try like Heather.
It's just better the less you know.
But I like information.
Do you like safety?
No, I've never been safe.
Fair enough.
Would you like to tell me any more information? I promise it's safe with me.
I don't think you need to know much more than what you've seen right now.
Will you start telling me when you're comfortable with it?
Don't hold your breath. Unless you want to talk about yourself, then I can learn about you.
Oh, I'm not that interesting.
You seem to know everybody I know and more. Do you think I'm interesting?
I do. Because
Then
I
you're
don't know much
interesting.
about you.
Then you're interesting.
People interested in you are interesting. I see.
You seem to be revolving around the same social circles that I'm in, so if you think those are interesting circles, you have some form of interest to you.
They are interesting circles.
Someone says interesting again, I'm gonna.
How interesting.
Just interesting.
Your interest in my interest is very interesting indeed.
So you're interested that I'm interesting because I think you're interesting because you think I'm interesting.
I do have interest in your interest because this is interesting.
Are you going to just watch me work?
I mean, it was fascinating. Seemed like you were about done though.
Yes and no. Can always do more.
Are you going to sleep out here?
Probably. We don't have a bed.
Oh, fair point. Alright then, I'll just be in this corner.
Backs into the shadows.
She probably like tries to go back to work, and every time she kind of like goes, she kind of like looks back over into the corner. Just like
Corner.
She definitely went to a different corner after she like traipsed through the shadows and she started just dancing over in the corner.
Funny, but not haha funny. Funny,
Funny weird. Correct.
Anything else anybody else is doing for the night?
Wait, do you carry me to bed? Or do you leave me at the bar?
Maybe at the bar.
So no?
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
what we think along.
Kodex,
Yeah.
why do you tell Sham literally everything?
Because that's my job.
Is it? You're just
I
an
mean, I was-
adventurer that you go on missions.
Yeah, but my job was to collect information.
That was your one job. That job
Yeah.
is likely done,
Yeah, so I'm not telling him anything anymore.
so you're done telling him everything.
I mean, yeah, as long as it doesn't have to do with my job.
Can I ask you for a favor?
Why me?
Because you're the only one that this pertains to.
Okay.
If you get any information about any one of us in this little group, please don't run off and tell someone.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's not part of my job, so I'm not gonna do
And
that.
if it becomes part of your job, just don't. Is that fair?
That might be harder. But yeah, no.
Is that alright?
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even tell him your name, so.
Oh, neat. Alright.
I'm not. Listen, we're like a group now, so I think I'm supposed to like worry about you guys and stuff.
Alright. Well, thanks, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna...
Well, can I ask you for a favor, actually?
Depends.
Okay. Can you not tell anybody else that I don't know entirely how to read?
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
Alright, I guess I'm off the bed.
Wait. She's gonna like lean over the bar, like, 'cause she's still back there. And she's gonna be like, listen, I know it's like dumb, but like it's what we do back home. And she's gonna hold up her pinky.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, watch.
Okay, but
Pinky swear.
By the blood of our ancestors, these promises are bound.
Whoa!
I'm kidding. It's just like a pinky promise. But if you break it, it'll kind of suck, so.
Alright, well, good night.
I'm gonna come with you. We're all staying in the same room, so.
Oh, this is awkward. Can you just, like...
yeah, I'll wait.
feedback?
I'll wait.
Yeah. Alright, thanks.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so then you all sleep for the night. Does everybody get their sleep that they need? Okay, cool.
Just sleep.
Yes.
You can sleep. It's probably just a little rough.
I'm at the bar with my face down.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm gonna try and carry Terrence back to the room.
Roll strength.
I drank another potion. I'm kidding.
I swear to God.
Huh.
This will be funny.
Don't do that while I'm carrying you.
Also, you didn't make any more.
I know. I'm still okay.
Just so you know.
I know.
I got a 17.
Yeah, you can carry him back.
My frail little body.
I'm an
is no
athlete.
longer-
By the coat.
I mean, you and Terrence and even Wash, if you so wish, could all probably share the bed. It's like a king-size bed.
It's broken now.
It's just on the
Dented
floor.
in the middle, so we all roll to the center.
Yeah.
Aww.
I'm just gonna sleep in like a corner. I'm gonna drag some of the blanket off though and sleep in like a corner sitting up.
Terrence curls up at the.
pillows.
I'll curl up at the feet at the foot of the bed like a.
Yeah.
All right. So you all sleep, and the next morning is comes upon you.
Gross.
Shut up.
You can edit that.
We are adults
Yeah. Right.
playing a game together.
Right. But as you all meet up, I guess are you setting off on your quest?
I think so.
Probably meet up in like the kind of antechamber entrance of the manor.
Shay's already been up for a while, and she's like finishing her breakfast, and everyone else gets there.
Getting in from a run because I have to do my morning workout.
Oh my god, y'all are so active. I don't understand it. Okay.
If you ever want to go on a run, we could be gym buddies.
That sounds great. Terrence is gonna go back to writing in his notebook. I think if I
Okay,
run, I might.
I'll wake you up the next time I go.
Oh, that would be fun.
Terrence is gonna keep writing in his notebook. So we have to go to Janerda.
We should start making our way down.
Yep. After you all.
Does anyone know where that is?
I don't think Codex might.
South.
Codex is from
Correct.
the third. South.
It's the south.
I like-
Did we not listen? Literally said the south.
I was agreeing with you.
by the Grey Grove.
Yeah, I'll quickly rack my brain on the different mail routes and try and remember the fastest way to get there. I didn't really work this zone that much.
Do we want to get a carriage or something? Like, how far is that?
It's a little far, but it might take a couple hours.
Alright.
By walking or by carriage?
By walking. Take probably an hour by carriage.
I vote carriage.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop in the back of like a hay bale or something. Just like going down the street.
Guess we're taking a carriage.
Join if you can.
Find a carriage.
How do you find a carriage?
Oh, I thought
Oh, I
we were
was gonna
hopping
hop
on a moving
on one,
one.
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
I'm with Shay. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we're just gonna hop
Roll
one.
investigation. What if they're not going there? I mean,
Yeah, I'm like, this is weird not thinking
We
this
just
much
get on
through.
one.
Okay, so you watch them walking off.
That's just
Would
a
I?
carriage.
Would I have delivered, like, I know when I was doing, like, specific special deliveries, maybe I came here, like, once or twice. Would I know anywhere to go along the route? Because she's very friendly.
Probably not.
How... We could go... So, I delivered to a noble out here at one point, and they have carriages.
No,
Hard pass.
I'm not doing that.
I'm just trying to get solutions, you know?
I find somebody who's probably like walking through and being like, is there any place around here that we can get a carriage?
Just walk up something like that.
Yep.
What are you?
A person. Can I find a carriage?
Ooh, metal!
Oh my god.
Runs off.
No, it's fine! Are we gonna worry about that? Points to where they, like, Shay and Terrence, like, disappeared, too.
Are we just gonna flag one down and like see where they're going and then hop on?
I was just gonna watch them from the main road, and if they're heading south, I was gonna hop on there, and if they try to turn, I'll just hop
You
on
can
another
hop.
one. Yeah, because I'm
We're
assuming
all-
there's like a main road going.
We're all heading to the same place, so I'm assuming they'll get there.
Okay.
Did we find one on the main road heading south?
Roll perception.
Both of us are with one person with advantage.
18.
Shay can do it at advantage.
Let's see if I can get higher than 18. Ah! No, 18.
Boob interference.
Yeah, exactly. It got it.
There's a 50% chance it's already raining. What was your perception?
18.
18. You don't see like any open like hay bale carriages. You see like closed like
Yeah.
like kind of like when Sham came in.
I mean, I hop on the back one.
Do you hold out your hand to help me get up on one?
You got a little skateboard and you hold it back.
I sketch.
Yeah, sketch.
I'm sketching. Yeah, I'll also hop up on the back of one with.
Okay, you see them doing that.
We wave.
I almost fall.
We're just gonna get a carriage.
Yeah, sit in one too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's also like super
We're-
illegal, so like.
We also have the
saving
money.
money.
Oh, yeah.
We're fickle.
Just like jumping on things.
Honey, is there someone in the back of our carriage?
Press our bodies against.
Alright, where do you find a carriage?
I mean, if we want to ask if anybody can help us find one. If not, I'm going to the tavern to find a stable to find.
I was just gonna go to an intersection and like flag.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, like a taxi.
A taxi?
I thought you were gonna say you do like a GTA 5, you like punch the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably like a couple that are like stationed, just like parked, if you will.
Great. I walk up.
Kind of like this older, like half-elf looking man.
How much is your rate for a carriage just down southernmost district?
Of the 10th?
Yeah.
50.
50?
Yeah.
For 1 hour travel?
Yeah. How much do you think it would cost if I was taking you from North Hollywood to LAX? Probably 80. Yeah, probably 80.
Yeah.
So
Well, we could just ask the other guy what their rate is.
it's probably also 50.
Oh, do you guys all work for the same guild?
Yes.
I'm gonna go
How's
ask
the-
the other guy.
It's still me.
They're twins.
Have you guys all work for the same guild? How's the unionizing going? I heard that you guys were struggling a little bit.
We got the help of the coup consulate, so we're all unionized now.
Oh, that's awesome! Congratulations!
Thank you.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. You should pay them 50. That's what they deserve. You know what I mean? That's what the unions are for.
I hate you for making me feel bad for paying full price.
We'll pay 50 if you put the money in the pot.
Wait, all of it?
Not all of it. We'll each pay.
Are we paying by, like, skill?
Yes, your carriage rates. What's your carriage rate?
I hand over 1 gold.
Right.
Right.
Just put like 18 in.
That's still a 31. Sure.
I can do
Everyone
math.
pays 18. We're splitting the fucking carriage.
Yeah, I know. I'm more so looking at Codex to see if Codex is putting in 18.
She is not even looking at you anymore. She's like probably wandered away and is talking to one of the other people about like their union.
Hey, Codex!
Yeah!
17 more gold.
Why?
So we all pay 18.
Why are we all paying 18? I thought this was based on skill.
No, I was joking.
One sec. I'm gonna turn to this cabbie and be like, hey, so the people that I'm working with in this guild crew thing, they're kind of stiffing me right now because I'm kind of new, and she wants me to pay full price. Do you think that's fair when they pay me less to do my job?
I don't think that's very fair at all.
I didn't think it was fair either.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm really trying
My
to
wife,
like,
she took money from me and left.
What?
Yeah, that wasn't very fair for me either.
No, that's super not fair.
Yeah, you don't pay more than you have to.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I can put in like another gold.
Still 30 short.
Codex, get your fucking ass over here.
Don't let her speak to you that way. That's what my wife used to say to me.
It's okay. She talks to everyone like that. I think that's just
I don't have a home anymore. I sleep in the stables.
It's also Moira Rose.
Wait, are you talking to another cabbie, or are you just talking to like
Yes, I'm
anybody?
talking to another cabbie.
I think you're talking to just anybody.
No, I'm talking to the cabbie.
I like that this is the cabbie.
This is the cabbie.
Yes, it is now. I thought this was just like some homeless person you're talking to.
Gabby. Homeless
This is the
Gabby.
cabbie.
Gabby the cabbie.
That's what they used to call me.
Just they took my name.
She's gonna like hustle over to one.
Okay, 16 more gold now.
Okay, why?
Because we're all going to pay for the carriage.
Don't pay a thing, love. He walks away and you realize he was not the cabbie at all. He was just some guy standing by. Standing by.
I don't know, that guy, I think I agree with that guy. If I'm not getting paid equal share, why should I pay you?
We're getting paid equal share now.
But you didn't say that.
You got paid for the information that we helped give you, and we didn't get any of that, so you're gonna pay. We're paying equal.
I didn't get, well, that was my job though.
Right, and we helped you with that, and you didn't pay us for that.
Okay.
Are you
Do
taking our
want
labor
money?
and not going to pay us for it?
Well, did you want some of it?
Yes.
It's dead people money.
I was trying to give it. So here's the thing. It's not technically my money. I was gonna try and find the
Alright, I
family
need the
members
30
of
gold
all
money
those
for some
people.
fucking else to be my cab.
I don't want to pay him with dead people money.
Red hair, you haven't paid a fucking cent yet.
18. 16 more from you.
For some reason, I feel like
Pay
you're
me
not
back, and I'll pay the rest.
Just cruising along.
Where's the destination?
What's the name of that bar?
the narrative.
It's too bad.
The missing mandolin. The missing
The
mandolin.
absent
No, please.
mandolin.
Absent mandolin.
Whatever, it's missing.
This is something.
Alright, so over an hour's travel, you guys get to the absent mandolin. You guys probably get there early, right? To like make your way around. You don't know where you are.
We still get there first because we got like a 30-minute head start while you
yeah,
guys
talking
were
about
being
fair labor practices.
So yeah, probably sitting outside, you see Terrence and Shay.
Oh, they made it. Hello, everyone. How was your carriage ride?
Cabby just kind of goes off.
I hope it was worth all the money you spent.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Two cards come out. So people were scratching me. Have you seen them? Yeah.
Definitely just pointed.
The outlines are there. Smoking the outlines.
Oh, we paired our fair share to get here.
We did too. In agility. And ingenuity.
You don't pay with either of those.
We did.
Congratulations.
Friends in there.
So in Generta, like in this area, this district, it is very like somber. People, it doesn't seem as lively, maybe because of these attacks. Even like kind of getting close to the tavern, like you don't hear like a lot of hustle and bustle inside. You do see what looks like kind of marking that have the symbols of the Vol Multitude, as if some guards have been investigating this. I don't want to say like caution tape, but something similar to like ye old fantasy caution tape in some little alleyways and places. But outside the absent mandolin, it's kind of like this like general stone and wood tavern with this like large mandolin kind of like figurehead on the top. It looks like a place that like it's in this middle of this like kind of like cobbled marketplace. So it looks like a place that would be pretty poppin', but due to circumstances, just everything seems a bit quiet and muted right now.
I also love the fact that you and I have been here for a while and we didn't ask anybody any questions. We just like chilled with our beers outside. Wait,
This will be hilarious.
right here, right here.
I'm going to say.
I like this pairing, this unlikely.
I walk in and I try to find a barkeep.
Sure, yeah. When you walk in, you see maybe like a couple, maybe daytime drunks that are like basically almost passed out, and this small circular bar in the middle where it looks like this like kind of like taller blue dragonborn is kind of standing behind, wiping the counter and kind of fixing things up.
I come and I sit down at the bar. Quiet day, isn't it?
Of course, it's quiet. Sounds like you have something else you want to say after that.
Well, I first want to give my condolences.
I appreciate that.
And second, I want to give help. We're looking for information to help your issue here.
It's been attacked from beasts. Not much else to know.
Have you
they-
seen these?
Do they frequent this area? Have you seen them?
Do they frequent this area? Of course they do.
How do you stay safe?
Lock the doors.
Lock the doors.
Shut early.
Has there been a curfew for everyone right now?
Yeah, the Vol Multitude has put it in. Well, the guards at least that are coming around.
What time does that start?
7 p.m.
Are you Valu, by the way?
Valu.
Valu. Sorry.
Why do you know my name?
Like she said, we've been sent here to help. We were told that this is where it happened and that you were the barkeep here.
Oh, you know Sean?
Yeah.
That's probably the best way you should start this conversation next time. Metal Face.
We were assigned to this to help out.
We're freelancing for the moment.
Yes. Told Sean I'd give a pretty handsome prize. Especially since we lost... Lita.
Lita?
She was a barmaid here. Saving up to go to college in the third. Actually, the mayor's daughter.
So we'd heard.
Where did it happen?
She was taking out the trash in the alley behind. It's a couple nights ago.
How's the mayor holding up?
She's keeping to herself. She's the one who called in the Vol Multitude, so...
Have they been doing anything besides putting up the caution tape or...
Not much except putting people in jail more.
So avoiding the beast problem altogether, basically. Typical.
Law enforcement isn't necessarily the best idea. Just causes more problems for the area.
Do you know if these beast attacks are centralized anywhere? Are they all here, in this direct area?
We assume they come from the Grey Grove. I saw one quick. It looks like... Everyone says hounds, but I think... This is crazy, but I thought they looked like big rats.
A rat! And only at night?
Yeah, usually only at night. I haven't heard about any during the daytime. Maybe if they're in a dark place, but...
Does anyone have any idea how many there are?
At least 4 or 5.
They're like attracted to sound, any way to get their attention, to your knowledge?
Not that I know of.
Do you know anyone that survived one of these attacks?
Old Maeve might have she might still be here. But she survived. She might have fled. She's a couple streets down, you'll see she has a little red clay house, or brick.
Is it okay if we post up here for the night to set alarms, try to solve this issue?
Are you not going to go talk to Maeve first?
Well, yes, but I'm asking long
For
term.
once we get back.
Sure.
We're gonna go talk to old Maeve and probably return.
Alright.
Thanks for your help.
Thank you. Hopefully you can do something. I mean, I don't know what else we can do at this point. It's been happening for weeks.
Before we head out, I'm gonna check out the back. By the trash, you said that's where that happened, right? Do you mind if I go take a look?
Sure.
Does anyone wanna come?
I'll join you.
Not funny.
Come on, big guy.
Follow us.
Follow.
Alright, so you go to the back?
Yeah.
Alright, it's kind of like this dark alleyway with these two larger, like, basins, like huge fucking, like, trash cans, basically. What are you looking for?
I was gonna look for, like, the signs of a struggle that would probably be, like, if it is taped off, any signs of struggle, like, blood, fur, things like that, like, blood or fur, things of that, like, evidence, I guess.
Alright, roll investigation. And if anyone else is helping, anyone else helping? You can roll at advantage.
Yeah, hope.
Same number. Investigation is 14.
14. You definitely do see, like, in the alleyway on the stone, there are markings that you immediately will recognize because you've worked with rats. They look
That's
like,
why I'm like, I need to look at
yeah,
them.
they look like larger, like maybe Codex or Connie or Shay or anybody else will like be like, look, scratches, blah, blah. And they look like the scratches and or like teething bruxing marks or not bruxing, but like, you know, teething marks of like giant rats on the stone, on these basins, these like trash basins. I wouldn't say there's like stained blood, but nothing like large like that. But these have to be rats, big rats, but like rats.
Now I know rats. This is rats.
All right.
Do I find any fur, anything like that, or
Droppings.
not droppings? I'm not gonna do that.
Go scat in the alleyway.
Any fur? Probably like little strands, but not much.
Okay. If I find any, I'm just gonna put them in like a jar. Like,
Yeah.
hold on to them. I mean, yeah, this is definitely not like dogs or anything like that. I don't know. I thought there would be more back here. It was worth checking out.
Well,
Can I
since
see the
rats are
fur?
also to kill.
Yeah, I toss you the jar.
I'm gonna put the fur in my hand, and the way I'll say it happens is it's like the glass on my visor kind of like shifts, and it, like you can see this kind of becomes more like magnifying. I'm gonna use identify,
Okay.
so I can find out if there's any magic that's affecting this creature,
Noted.
because that's the only thing identify really can be used for.
Yeah, no magic. You've heard of giant rats. You know they
Yeah, I
exist.
just want to make sure they weren't like those giant rats.
Yeah.
So I kept mine very contained.
They're not magical creatures.
I mean, that's at least one thing we have going for us.
But I will say the one thing I will say is the giant rats, you know, are supposed to be a little bit weaker, but they wouldn't. You've never seen giant rats that leave either leave this much terror around and or like those types of marking in stone, like cobblestone.
So things don't add up. It's bigger than a normal big rat, stronger than a normal big rat, but it's not magical. Does that make sense?
Is the Grey Grove connected to the Grove? Like,
No, the Grey
It's
Grove.
just its own-
It's its own. Like it's like so. A lot of the precincts will have like 1 or 2, maybe 3, depending on national parks, which are just basically like it's where your forest will come in. Because obviously, while you're in the burg, you're not gonna be doing like the regular D&D going in the forest. These are like this is like your central park. Your blah 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 blah.
Gotcha.
Place where you can like be in a forest area.
Are these former test subjects from
Okay, that's what I was checking.
That's
That's what I was checking for.
yeah, that's also kind of why I was like, ugh.
Okay.
But I kept all mine pretty contained, so it's fine.
Yeah. I just wanted to make for absolute certain these were not your fuck ups.
My concern is that they're celebrating yet another birthday bash.
Whose birthday is it today?
Michael.
Michael, it's your birthday today.
It's on its way.
He's been such a good boy this year.
Okay then. I guess we can ask Maeve more about what they actually look like.
Yes. And if they might have any weaknesses.
I mean, she did get away.
She did.
So you're off to Maeve's?
Let's go to the red brick house.
All right, and that's where we'll end today's episode. Woo!
On the journey to Old
And we'll
Maid.
pick it up from there.
Hey.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I don't know how to do bye.
We'll find an outro eventually.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Play the outro song.